crazy.
It said it couldn't authenticate her stream key.
Yeah, so what happened is that, it just, like, freaked out. I heard, like, Twitch make a notification noise, and then it said that it couldn't, like, authenticate my stream key, and stream was just dead. And I had to close OBS entirely to be able to start streaming again. It's never happened to me before. Can you guys tell me what you saw? I see that, like, somebody said that, Blitz said that it was just looping seems kind of unfair to me. That's so weird, so it was looping me?
It wasn't for me, it just stopped for me.
Strange. Please refresh. Please refresh. Probably gonna have to do another boo notify too. That sucks.
Yeah, notify everybody.
Dunny had it too. That's so weird. Unless you wouldn't mind doing it, so I can keep streaming. But
I'll do it.
I can do it. Yeah, unfortunately we had a VOD split. God damn it! What did I even do to deserve this?
You're fine. You've already been streaming the game for like 2 hours anyways.
So my bitrate has been having issues tonight. This is the second time, like, when I started stream, it's fine now. But when I started stream, this was like in the red for like a second. So I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it.
It's probably just. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a random internet issue, not like not something that's gonna be consistent and weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking weird. Okay.
All right.
I apologize about Bat Mischiefs. Hopefully we didn't lose too many. I need
I think
to
you're fine.
reopen my capture card.
All right. I'm gonna. I'll notify people 1 second.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome back. I know. I was like, I'm having fun playing this game. I don't want to end stream just because my computer hates me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Anyways, Ato's condition apparently getting worse. Is that just an excuse though? What if he's just making excuses? I guess I don't know if that was my internet or if that was OBS, because like my internet seemed fine. All of a sudden my OBS just had an error and freaked the fuck out. I guess I'll talk to you. We back! We so back! Refresh, please. Refresh. Everything you hold dear will be forfeit. What could it mean? It means that my stream is going to be forcefully ended, apparently. No need to worry, sister dearest. It's got nothing to do with us. Didn't hearing that bother you at all? Not in the slightest. The only thing I hold dear is my darling sister. So long as she remains safe, these monsters can reduce the whole TRC to rubble for all I care. TRC? What is TRC? Oh, Tokyo Residential Complex. But we're not there anymore. We're in the outside world. But what if she's not safe? What if those things get in and kill us all? Well, then we'd have a problem. Whatever happens, my dear sister's safety has to come first. So I'll just have to hope that those 3 maniacs do their best out there. You're just going to leave everything to them? You're not going to get involved yourself? Absolutely not! If anything happened to me, who'd take care of my dear sister? I'd have to take care of my own safety too, so I can be by her side night and day for the rest of our lives. I still don't get these twins' deal, but it's clear they only care about themselves. Why would anyone expect me to get involved in a war? I've met nematodes that are better fighters than me. But you must have fought back in the complex, right? No, not even then. What? I thought we all fought those monsters at least once. When the monsters attacked, they busted up my house real bad. So I grabbed my dog and got out of there as fast as I could. Saray showed up at some point and kept telling me to fight, but I couldn't have done that even if I wanted to. It's that bad, huh? In the end, he had to stab me with that weird dagger himself, and then I passed out. Next thing I knew, I was here. I guess not all of us went through the exact same thing. I wonder if there's a reason for that. There's really nothing special about me. I'm just a regular weakling. When there's trouble, I run away. That's all I know how to do. My whole life's been one long string of problems to run from and conversations to avoid. Is his dog the Shiba? Wait. Interesting. What if it is? But his dog turned into the... Remember how the dog, like, we chased the dog and then it turned into the mascot? Maybe it was. Doesn't sound like this guy is going to join the fight anytime soon. Okay, so I guess we leave. It's no good. I can't do this. If I try to fight those monsters, I might die. Doing what Saray wants probably isn't too smart either. Even so, I can't just do nothing while the others are putting themselves in danger. Now I knew what I had to do. As I headed for the door, someone called out to me. Takumi, where are you going? No way! You're not gonna go join those 3 psychos, are you? He was meant to stab his dog instead. That would be so fucked up! Aren't you scared? Those monsters can tear you apart!
Hey!
I know that! And of course I'm scared. I'm terrified. Who wouldn't be? But I made somebody a promise. I said that I'd protect her, no matter what happened.
Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thank you for showing me that flashback that happened like an hour ago. I already forgot. The idea that she could be in danger right now scares me more than anything. This person, is she somebody you hold dear, as Saray put it? But then, we all have blood magic here, just saying? I think we only get blood magic if we stab ourselves with a bloody knife. I don't know if we get blood magic if they just kill us. I could be wrong. I'm really liking it so far, but I'm a big fan of all of the 999 games and Danganronpa games, so it's kind of a gimme that I should like this one. But I don't really know anything about the plot yet, besides what we've experienced, so I'm interested to see where it goes. Yeah, I guess she is. That's why I'm going to fight. Not because Saray told us to, but so I can keep my promise. Oh my, you're quite the dashing hero, Mr. Sumino. You did sound pretty cool. Don't give me too much credit. I'm not about to run out all guns blazing. I won't be the only one fighting, so if things look bad, I can always hang back and let the others take up some of the slack. With enough lucky breaks, I can fudge my way to victory, no problem. That's, a real positive attitude you got there. Yeah, people tell me I'm too positive for my own good sometimes. All right, if that's your decision, I won't stop you. Just don't die out there, okay? I'll try. I opened up the classroom door and ran out into the hallway. Oh! Mischiefs, it's time to stand! Some of you noticed even before me. All rise, we have a National Day announcement from reporter Bluesters. Hi, Boo and Mischiefs! I gotta be rushed for today's National Day, so my bad. No worries, Bluester, you're a busy little rat. But today's National Day is International Dance Day! Everyone dance time! But that is all for tonight at the National Day booth from the Stinky Gazette! Okay, everybody has to learn a dance today. If everyone had to learn one TikTok dance today, what would it be? Oh, actually, I'll answer that question for you. You have no choice in the matter. You're all going to learn the rat dance, you know? That one. Yes, exactly. The rat shuffle. Exactly. Orange Justice! Good job, Mischief. Look at you go. And you know what? Dance to this. Dance to this.
Fingers in his ass.
We'll have a dance break to this song.
Kanye likes fingers in his. Kanye what he likes. Fingers in his ass.
Show me your best dance moves for International Dance Day.
Fingers in his ass. Kanye likes fingers in his hole. Hey ho. Hey ho. Hey. Fingers in his hole.
Fingers in his hole.
Hey. I'm going on an aeroplane, and I got that thumb in my cracker game. Man, fuck Kanye right now. Tell you, man, I am so distraught. Fucking Triple Q got his channel taken down. Some old horse shit, man. And IFBI, I don't even know who the fuck they are. They could just be like a fucking dumbless sheriff, just running around, doing whatever the fuck they want. Watch out. To the mashup artists out there, do not use Kanye shit. Kanye likes it in the booty, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Amber Rose has been up in there, fingers in the booty ass bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Kanye loves it in his asshole, fingers in the booty ass bitch. Kanye likes it in his asshole, yes, Kanye likes it in his asshole. Fingers in the booty asshole. Fingers in the booty ass bitch. Fingers in the ass, fingers in the ass. He likes it.
He likes it mime learning for International Dance Day. Thank you for that, Bloosters. That was great. Bye, bitches! I'm gonna go save my girlfriend! Fuckle. That was perfect. I don't know what you're talking about, Ren. I don't know what you're talking about. It does look kind of like a school, I guess. Still not quite what I was expecting, though. Wait, it's like all like ornate and shit. It's like an old school. Why does this reminds me more of the corridors in 999, actually. It kind of looks like the ship you're in. But that can wait. The others were going to the war room, right? I bet you'll catch up with them. Press plus to open the menu. From here, you can save, load, and view important information. When you save in the middle of an event, you will be placed at the start of the event when you load the save data. Okay. Let's do a little save, shall we? Where's the war room? Oh, 3. Floor 3. Whoa, cool. Wait, every floor has a completely different aesthetic. That's so fucking weird. Here's our map. Whoa. War room. Okay, let's check out the war room, shall we? Whoa. Are we like in a simulation or something? What the fuck is happening? Oh, you coming too, Takumi? This mean you made up your mind to fight? Yeah, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. That's the old Last Defense Academy's fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wooed me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean?
Uh-huh.
I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then...
Yeah.
Oh, we each get the same dagger? There's multiple of those daggers? Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Oh, so we have to stab ourselves again? So this is just like Persona. So instead of Persona shooting ourselves in the head, we're stabbing ourselves in the chest, I see. In the next game, we're gonna cut our fingers off, and it'll, like, activate our powers or something. Fuckle! Hi, Jules. How you doing? And they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet homo anima. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch. Fuckle. Who wants to chuckle with Fuckle, huh?
Yeah.
Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down on the battlefield! Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time! Let's do this! Yeah! This is so hype! Aura, you know what we're about to do? We're about to have aura and hype moments with Darumi. Did I freeze again? No, okay. I did for a second. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work, somehow. I've beaten those things once, and I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Yeah, freeze? What is happening with my OBS? Brand new computer, by the way. Tara believed in me. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle?
I don't like that tone that you're using with me.
It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there. Try out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Yeah! Oh, damn, shit, okay. Have to watch his blood gushing out of his chest every single time. Me every time I get my period. transformations now. Whoa, he has a bike? What the fuck? That's so cool! Why don't I get anything cool? Oh! Wait, something just shot out of the dome. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What was that? I thought we were already outside of the dome. Did he lie to us? He told us we were on the outside. What's happening? Whoa! Look at our Fire Emblem arena. So everyone has a different weapon. Oh, Goth Girl has a giant axe, so she's basically Edelgard for this game, which means she's the best character.
Let the battle commence.
Oh, the school also has a force field. You might be right about that. It's kind of confusing because Tokyo itself does too.
Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school. The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us.
Okay, so it's tower defense specifically.
Keep an eye on
It's
how
Arc
the barrier's
Knights.
holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost. This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you. Unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
I am so full of that homo anime and ready to fight! Homo anime. In defensive battle, you will lose if the barrier generator is destroyed, protect it until the very end, and destroy all of the enemies. So nobody can die in battle. Not a single person.
Let's go.
Each member of your special defense unit has a unique ability known as a specialist skill. Learn each character's skill and use them to your advantage in battle. Why am I freezing? Hello? Okay. I think I need that RAM pretty bad. Takumi is an easy-to-use character with great balance of range and attack strength. You can redo battles by selecting his specialist skill, special redo from the menu. So he can redo battles. Okay. Wait.
I've got this.
So his dash is just a movement thing. So his side slash can't move that far. Maybe if I go like here?
Let's freaking go!
Takemaru is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. His bike is crazy looking. Whole ass like ghost skeleton thing. If Frog Boy turns into a glass cannon when he gets magical girl powers, he can't even remember fighting. But yeah, that probably makes sense. He's probably like a beast. But like then he's like, whoa, did I do that? He gains armor +1 for each space moved from his specialist skill. Oh, so it encourages you to move him around more than anyone else on the map. Woo! Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used.
Alright, let's get
Kiriko
started.
is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains attack +1, max +3 for every enemy she kills during one turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. Okay, so her attack moves up with the more she kills. Okay, so she's kind of like a tank. Intestinal laceration. What a name. Why is the game freezing?
This doesn't feel half bad.
Is this just the
Could get used
Switch?
to this.
Is the Switch having trouble running the game? Or is it me? It's gotta be the Switch, right? I'm playing this on a Switch, not my PC. Okay.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
These two are Yuri, I decided it just now. It could definitely be the Switch.
Where'd you get all that power?
I told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
Just a reminder though, this game is on Switch. It's also on Steam though, so you can play it on PC. And I don't remember having issues with the combat sections. Switch optimization for bigger games is always kind of a gamble, and it usually will suffer some sort of frame stutters or freezes when it's a game that isn't meant to be natively played on the Switch, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
And that link, my link right there, the blue line, that takes you to the product page, so you can actually get both the Steam and the Switch version from that link. It's because she's built different.
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern.
Exactly.
If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Wow! Just shit-talking to me like that.
You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Okay, let's bust some heads, shall we? Let's see what Hatsune Miku can do.
Let's do it to it!
Darumi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of void voltage. Her specialist skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. What? The fuck does that mean? Homicide. Okay, so her defense actually heals her. Woo! Look at all that blood, Mischiefs. Okay, enemy turn now. She gets depressed and she does better hits. Crazy for that. The more depressed she is, the stronger she is.
Good to go.
Get out of here. Okay. I don't know if I want you to attack him, because if you move more, your attack will be better. See you.
My turn.
Have her deal with...
All right, let's get started.
Oh shit, yeah. It freezes a lot in the battle menus, specifically.
My turn. Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
It's just because there's more things happening on the screen.
Let's do this. Alright. Oh, it doesn't even do that much. Okay. Rev it up.
Can you dash after this? I guess. There we go. When a Darimar approaches the barrier generator, it will self-destruct, dealing a large amount of damage to it. Make sure to keep them away from the generator. Uh-oh, so that's really bad. We don't want that to happen.
Let's freaking go.
And then have
Here we go.
you... When do I get their special attack? It must, like, there must be some kind of bar that builds up for it.
Take this!
There we go.
I've got this.
And then he can do a dash. Leave him alone. No, you have to like make her fatigued using an action. I'll try that next. So like if I don't see how to. I think her fatigue is probably a special skill. Special sick day.
Here we go!
Because I can't use it yet. Good job, Queen. The voltage bar. Oh! So now it's at 101%. So I can use... Oh, okay. Wrong range, though. She has to be facing the other way.
Alright, let's get started. Time for battle.
She can't do it either.
My turn. Die! Broken so soon.
And then...
Rev it up!
Bye-bye! Okay, I think we did it! We did it! First battle complete!
Did we win?
I love that this fight is on a school racetrack, like they'd ever go out here for gym class. I know. Imagining them just like having a normal ass gym class, but gym class is them fighting for their fucking lives.
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
Takemaru is turning into a homicidal freak.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Is that Sayu? I knew it sounded familiar. Is that actually Sayu?
Hey, I ain't no coward. I'll take you on anytime.
He's got good range, if so. Yes, I love Danganronpa games. I've been into Danganronpa. Danganronpa was my Homestuck because when everyone else was getting into Homestuck, I was reading Danganronpa on Something Awful forums.
Nice work,
Hi, Emo.
troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
Shaking your hand? Of course I knew. I know Emo had to be a Danganronpa girly. I mean, look at you.
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did. What even are those monsters anyway?
So her eye starts
Ain't it
bleeding
about
when
time
she's
you
in
spilled the
battle.
beans?
Interesting. I never played Danganronpa 3 though. You were a Tumblr girl, unfortunately. I certainly was.
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
I think White Hair Man and Purple Lady are lovers. Well, they certainly have a rivalry.
Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above?
She's freaking the fuck out. Girl,
They
same.
were created as living weapons, but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
Whoa! She's got the whole plot figured out already! Yeah, if you like Danganronpa, you would love them because it's like. Also, do you like the Nonary games, Emo? Like the 999 Virtue's Last Reward games, also Somnium Files, because Uchikoshi, the writer for those games, also worked on this game. So it's him and Danganronpa Man together, and Yoko Taro somehow. I have no idea how Yoko Taro is involved, or if they just were like, "Hey man, do you want to help us make our game so that we can put your name on the back of it?" Like I don't know what he did, but apparently he did something.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school.
Maybe they really just want to take classes. They crave an education. They want to experience high school life
As
just
such,
once.
I've decided to designate them School
Whoa!
Invaders. for the time being.
What an original name!
Invaders, huh?
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is. But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something hidden deep within the school.
Ooh. Yeah, my Danganronpa past goes deep. I used to cosplay Chihiro. The funny thing is that I was only actually very openly into Danganronpa outside of like the internet for a few years because the fans at conventions for a while were really scary. Like, I would cosplay Chihiro and like everyone would just like swarm me and, you know, like treat me like I was literally Chihiro. I mean, like, it's kind of fun because you get like, you know, the whole fandom thing, but here's the thing. So I went to this like Danganronpa meetup one time at a convention. And so, like I said, I was a Tumblr girly. So you know what else was popular around the same time as Danganronpa in like early like 2010s Tumblr or like mid 2010s Tumblr? A fucking dramatical murder. And let me tell you what, the crossover between the Dramatical Murder fans and the Danganronpa fans was very slim. And in fact, there was barely any because, you know, you have like two like fucked up murdery like gayish games, right? It makes sense why they kind of got really popular at the same time. But so I was hanging out, question mark, you know, I was just at this meetup with other Danganronpa fans, and I was talking to, like, this Junko that was there, that was, like, taking pictures with me, and I don't remember, like, I think she had some, like, dramatical murder stuff on her bag, and, like, she was going to, like, a dramatical murder panel, like, after that or something, and so I just made like, a joke, because, like, I don't know, by the way, I've never played Dramatical Murder, I only know what my friends have explained to me about the games. I know that, like, amazing picture of Alba, like, where he's, like, sticking his ass up and listening to his iPod, because, you know, that's just culture. That's yaoi internet culture. But I never played the games, okay? So, all I knew from the outside was the very funny fact that there is a route where Alba fucks his dog, okay? I know it's more complicated than that. I get it! I understand. However, it is objectively true that he fucks his dog. Okay, like that's just true. So I saw that this girl, this Junko, she had like an Ita bag, and it had the Dramatical Murder dog on it. And I don't even remember what the fuck I said. I was definitely just like regurgitating some joke that I read on the internet. And so I said something to her along the lines of like, oh yeah, like you really like, I was just like, yeah, like the dog fucking ship, huh? I wasn't like, I don't remember what I said, and I didn't say it to like insult her. I was just like, haha, funny, the yaoi with the dog fucking, tee-hee, lol, I know the joke. And she got mad. She blew up at me. Like, she went off on me for like 5 minutes straight because she was like, you do not understand the intricacies of their relationship. He is not just a dog. He's always been there for Alba. And I was like, oh my god, I don't even know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But they were mad. And like, she stopped talking to me after that. Like, the entire vibe just changed. So I was like, I gotta go find my friends that I came here with. Oopsie! I made the Dramatical Murder Junko girl angry. So they're very sensitive about the dog fucking, apparently. I didn't know. I had no idea. So I looked exactly like that, but I was in Chihiro cosplay, so you can imagine that.
Falls into the hands of the invaders. Humanity is as good as extinct.
Uh-oh.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school.
I really like how
future of
everyone
humanity
in
can
this game
possibly be
specifically all has red like blood eyeliner. It's sexy. It's a choice. Red eyeliner is hot.
I don't get it either. And then again, I'm a straight up student. So...
Straight up student! Straight up student! Straight up student! That's because she's a straight freak student. Well, she's probably not straight.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show.
I would have been beating so fast, genuinely, because I don't even like interact with like, you know, it's like it takes a lot of courage for me to go to a convention and like befriend people that I don't even know, you know, so I'm already putting myself out there. And then if I put myself out there and they get like mad at me and this is the first time we've ever met, I'm like, Mom, pick me up, I'm scared!
We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
Whoa! Holy fuck! It's kind of hot. Wood. 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 Wood.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything.
Size isn't everything.
It'll give me any trouble.
Damn! Size queen. Size queen. She wants to fuck it. She wants to fuck it. Me! She's just like me!
Hurry! We have to save her!
Oh god. Oh. I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her. No way! She just goes out like that! Holy fuck! She died doing what she loved, okay? She died doing what she loved, which was, getting murdered by monsters. I mean, I guess the obsessed person that was obsessed with the death games and dying, it would make sense, that she would just die there. Get used to never seeing her again? What? 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 Seriously? That's actually it for her? Okay, by the way, no spoilers. I know that's technically not a spoiler, but this is my first playthrough. I want 0 spoilers if any of you spoil me, even if you like say, oh no, this character. But when we meet them, I'm like, what do you mean? What's significant about that character? That counts as a spoiler. I will rip your head off.
No way. No freaking way.
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
No way! Yeah, even if you're joking about a spoiler, I'll kill you. No spoilers, but she died! I was thinking maybe it was like a psych out. Like maybe she's not actually
Got her
dead.
body back safe and sound.
That's
You
crazy!
can relax now.
That's genuinely so crazy because like she has like one of the most significant designs out of the entire cast. Like what she's got like her teeth showing and like she's really cute and she just doesn't even have a character arc at all. She's just dead! I mean, it wouldn't be Danganronpa if we didn't have a female character get just like randomly killed off in the very first like 30 minutes. So I guess I shouldn't say that I'm that surprised, but I am heartbroken. I know what they just like fucking alien, just like fucking UFO picked up her body. She is dead as a doornail there. No. You mean she couldn't have survived being squeezed to death until she popped? What do you mean? Yeah, she was fun. And wait, we don't even get to experience her game mechanics. So they literally introduce like her fighting mechanics and we don't get to use them at all. Like we just can't. That sucks!
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle.
Shock
That's
and
the
awe.
Invaders Commander.
I mean, it worked.
It's gonna be at a whole different level to anything you fought so far.
It's a commander?
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever, it's fight or die.
I can't believe they just killed off one of my favorite characters.
What?
Like, first. Unfortunately, it seems like we're stuck with the Syscon. How come it couldn't have been him? Why couldn't it have been him?
Man. Huh? You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this. We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
Yeah, the red-haired guy's got a cool design for a pro tag. He's cute. Be
Those
not
troops
afraid.
you fought before was the opening act. This commander's a real monster.
We had to lose the cool death game, Chunibyo, but we have to keep the fucking incest siblings.
Conventional weapons
We
don't
live
have
in
any
hell.
effect on it.
We live in
That's
hell.
where you saviors of humanity
And
your
your homo
anima
anime come in.
You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Why is hemo anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It is a good question, Mischiefs. Why is homo anime the only thing that works when you think about it?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
So the drones are down, so there's no defense for the school? Oh god. Hi, Em, you just witnessed my, you didn't witness, you just missed my favorite character being murdered in cold blood before my eyes. I haven't even been playing this game for like 2 hours yet. When voltage reaches 100% or more, you'll be able to use boost homo anime in addition to special attacks. Yeah, there was like a girl, like a Miku character. She wasn't actually Miku, she just had blue hair and twin tails, and she was obsessed with basically Danganronpa, but she was obsessed with killing games, so she volunteered herself to fight, and ran straight towards the giant monster. I mean, same here. And the giant monster just... now she's dead! Boost homo anime powers up your allies in a variety of ways, and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle. Okay. I'm gonna boost my homo anime.
Let's do this.
Wait, huh? Can I use it anytime? No.
My turn.
Attack
Not
boost?
bad.
Okay, so now can I move?
Let's do this.
Don't I have my special attack? No, I don't, apparently. Excuse me, I'm learning. No! Oh, I can't even get close enough. Fuck. Okay, you know what? We're gonna move with you instead.
Hauling ass! Let's give it to him! Here we freaking go! Full throttle!
Damn, okay. Scary. Scary. And now, can we get you up here?
Time to move. Take this.
Okay. Clearing them out of the way.
Say when. Ready when you are.
There we go. Woo! Now the enemy gets to fuck us. Why are there so many of them? Dude, this sucks! Okay, let's see. We'll get you to move.
Rev it up!
Because it also makes his attack go up.
Say when. Ready when you are.
My turn.
You get up here, actually.
How's this? Sounds satisfying.
Let's do this! Take this!
Okay, get rid of them. Honestly, they do. They look like little Skittles or something. They're not dangerous. We should just fucking put them in our mouths. We should just eat. Okay, I think everyone's tired now. Or unless... Can you do another attack?
Now then, to business.
I'll have her actually armor up. Alright, now we'll end our turn. We have one whole extra action because we have a dead fucking character now. You're on dinner!
Alright, let's get started. Time to move. My turn. Out of my way.
Wait, did that just heal it?
Don't stop until you wipe them all out!
No, that was my voltage meter, sorry. I looked at the voltage meter and I thought it was the fucking enemy's boss health meter for a second.
Let's go! Here we go! Let's do this!
Hey. No, you need to get out of here.
Full throttle! Eat this!
I sure hope I don't die by being in front of the big scary monster. Oh, they're exploding. No, stop it! Oh, okay, so I have to take care of these fuckers because they're going for the thingy, the barrier defense.
Let's do this! Full throttle!
Time to move. Ready whenever.
What's her special attack?
Alright, let's get
Ooh,
started.
cruel death lament. Die.
Show me your insides!
Show me your insides! That's what I said to your mama last night. She loves showing me her insides. Stun will disable all actions until the end of the next turn. There are very few ways to remove this effect, so be very cautious as you fight. Also, how come when they do their special attacks, we see that they have like these weird, like, I don't know, they almost look like I don't know, like weird saw helmets on. But they don't have those on, like, in their sprites or anywhere else. It's only when they do that special attack. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Let's freaking go!
Yeah, she's not beating the Toko allegations. That's for sure.
Let's go! My turn!
Oh, did we do it? Did we win? Oh, there he goes. Bye! So I guess it's not like a boss battle for
The
now.
enemy commander got away.
I'll have to do it another time.
Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day.
It means the entire thing is a simulation for the third time. I know, I'm like, are they doing that again? Like, how many times can they, like, do the plot of, like, oh, the death game is all a simulation?
All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemo anima and return to the school.
Dispel your homo anime. Get rid of all your homo anime, okay? Your gayest anime is forfeit. No more free. No more high Q. No more Love Live. No more Uma Musume. S! Meeting those Dippin' Dots. Love me some murderous Dippin' Dots. There really is a lot of lore to dig into here. I'm sure this game is like 1 million hours long as well. As they usually are. Welcome back! You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys! This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard! Oh, come on. I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Emo enema. That too. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple hours ago. I mean... I still didn't really want her to die in front of me. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figure for you, I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Whoa, he's mad! Buttery Scotsman! Hi, how you doing? Good to see ya! Just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Well, please, 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 for free. Please, mommy, please, sorry. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't! No! Ah! Come on, guys. We shouldn't fight amongst ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Oh, it's the rest of our friends. Are you guys alright? No, asshole, we ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed! I should not. What time is it for you there? Good evening? Good morning to you? For real? She actually died?
Hey!
This poor school is gonna be just covered in her vomit because this girl is just vomiting everywhere every time something bad happens. I feel so bad for her. Relatable. It's like Toko grew up and became a MILF. That's like what she seems like to me. I mean, I know she's not actually a MILF. She just has more of the vibes of being one. 5:45 a.m. Long stream tonight, huh? I feel like I'm one to judge me when I go to bed every single night at 6 a.m. The monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister Bat being exposed to such explicit content. That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it! I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening! Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all just a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining. You get why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you.
It's kind of random when they decide to have a fully voiced voice line.
If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, emo chick wouldn't have gotten quartered the way she did.
He likes emo girls, okay? He liked that emo chick, and now she's fucking dead! She knew what she was getting into when she agreed to go out there, and there's every chance things still would have ended like this even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
All right, troops, break it up. We're all the same side here. Good grief, the way you're carrying on. You'd think someone had died. Really? What a funny joke.
Someone did!
But then the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest. Is she back? Is she back?
Hey, guess who's back?
I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew she wasn't dead! Wait, this is sus as hell. Because, like, why does she look different now? She looks normal, like more normal. She looks less fucked up. Like, where's her fucked up, Remember how like half her teeth were showing before? Where's that? They got me. They got me in the first half. I will not lie. See, that's what I thought when like you guys psyched me out. Literally one of you said get used to never seeing her ever again. You motherfucker.
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
They whitewashed her! They took away her emo!
Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right? Never mind that. How are you alive? Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Amamiya, in the flesh.
She's our girl. She is my girl. I love her. She's my favorite character. The people who say that shit are just too obvious with the reverse psychology. I mean, the thing is that I feel like I got reverse psychologized, if that makes sense. Because, like, I'm used to people, like, coming in chat and, like, saying something that's, like, true, but alluding to it in, like, a vague way. So that's what I mean when someone is like, oh, this character makes me cry or something. And it's like, okay, well, now I know that this character is gonna die because you said this character makes me cry. So when someone says that, I'm like, well, maybe they are telling the truth. You got me. You fucking got me.
I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
Listen, you can't kill the scene queen. It's always inside of her heart. You know, it's like when you go to jail. Like, how do you be goth in jail? You know, you don't really have access to your makeup or your black rip tights, but it doesn't make you any less goth. You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend, the Hemo Anima. What's Hemo Anima got to do with it? It's all because of Homo Anime. As long as you like Homo Anime, you guys, she will never die. I mean, love will never die. You will never die. You'll live forever through the power of gay anime. It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. What? So is it actually impossible for us to die? You can take the queen out of the scene, but not the scene out of the queen, and that's on God. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining Hemo Anime, and boom! You rise from the grave! You can die out there as much as you want. You'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. Wait, an immortal death game. That's different. But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. Immortal and gay. Scene boom model when? Possibly someday. Possibly someday. I gotta rep IRL me. I do have ideas for like some casual outfits that would be more like that, but I have many outfits to debut before we get there. Wait, she's back to normal now. When did she get her makeup back? How did she get her teeth makeup back? Okay. Did she just have time to draw that on really fast or what? Exhibit A, right here. I would love a mall goth boo because mall goth is just how I dress in real life. Common sense has gone right out the window now! You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? AKA the plot of Super Danganronpa 2. She's so talented at putting on that nobody even noticed. She didn't even need to use a mirror. She just like has muscle memory to draw the perfect teeth on the side of her face. That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are liking it. Or like that. Is this thing, so this isn't Danganronpa, but it is because it's the same creators, but they also worked with some other writers for this. It's technically a new game, but it's the same type of game. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet. This homo anime stuff is awesome. Must you raise your voice over every new development? Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire. Oh, so there's the catch. So they can be immortal, but only if they stay here and fight for the rest of their lives. So it's like, at what cost? Do you stay alive but continue to fight enemies over and over again? Or do you try to escape knowing you might potentially die for real?
Yeah.
And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you've got.
Oh.
You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life, and then you're gone for good. Slime Shark Tsunami! Hi, Tourmaline! How was your stream? Fellow Slime Witch, how are you? Welcome on into the 100 Line Defense Academy stream. I am forcing my mischiefs to all kinds of torture. 100 different ways of torture. I'm killing them 100 times. How was Resident Evil 4? That's the best one. That's got Leon and Ashley in it. This is 100 Line Defense Academy. We're sponsored to play it today. It's the new game that the Danganronpa people put out last week. But it's also the 999 people, so like Virtue's Last Reward, the Nonary Games. They're working together on this game. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders. Now you're getting it, Sumino. Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine. Whoa, hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. I mean, she was a little suicidal. We can't hold a killing game like this! How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal? That's the part you have a problem with? One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. We bit on a run for the infinite rocket launcher and it's rough. Oh shit, infinite rocket launcher. I don't think I've ever seen that actually get so I've never seen anyone get it before. That's amazing though. OP ass item. You'll get it. I believe in you. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you. Good as new. Wow, infinite bombs. Amazing. That's supposed to comfort us. And the Danganronpa team fighting in the writing team, peak versus cringe. At any rate, we've prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Yeah, get some good sleep, Tourmaline. Thanks again for the raid. Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Your explanation of how it works was too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right? It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad, I thought I was gonna die! You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know? You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too. Obliterated? Then that's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit? Now you're getting it. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders. When did my life go spectacularly off track? So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I love how she has the Togami poses from the first Danganronpa. Like the evil pushes glasses up pose. I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know, so allow me. I got my eye on this octopus twink. Who's the octopus twink? You mean the brother, or do you mean the sick one? The white one, for lack of a better word. Wait! Look! 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 Monokuma spotted! Despair spotted. I see that. I see him. I see him. You cannot hide from me. I'm taking a screenshot of him. We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get food around here?
Yeah.
Of course, there's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey.
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. Why does he bend over like that and show his little egocy to the world? It makes me uncomfortable. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now. Kill him. You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Saray has to say, so I'll go along too. Is this the octopus twink? School's cafeteria food after dying. Wow, what a treat. I hope it's Bosco sticks. Basil and I have been getting these frozen Bosco sticks from the grocery store that taste exactly like the cafeteria ones. We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. I hope it's the tasteless ham sandwich that my school used to serve. With no toppings. However, be aware that you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked as inaccessible. You can also use the map to check your current location, as well as the locations of other characters. This map will come in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Alright, let's go to the cafeteria. It tasted of salt. Was it yummy? Do you like the excess sodium? I love sodium in my school cafeteria. Wait, what the fuck? Is that a robot that looks like the Buddha working at a cafeteria? Is that a giant gumball machine? Wait, yeah, let's go. This is awesome. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. Go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy Rationomatic will create any kind of food you desire. What the fuck? They can make any kind of food with that many hands. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. Ooh, conveyor belt sushi. That looks delicious. It's like fucking massive sushi. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved's wife cooking from memory. How oddly specific. Ugh. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. Is that because you fucked up your jaw and now it's exposed to the world? I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. Man, this place would be perfect if we didn't have the incest. Man, I hit the spot. I never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Hey, you're too young for alcohol! Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment! Oh! What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws! I'm talking about your health here, dumbass! That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know! I like how he's like aggressive. He's like aggressively compassionate. He cares so much that he gets mad about it. What's so funny? You think you're better off than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? Oh, mischief, so they don't get to eat at the cafeteria unless they fight in battle. Also, thank you for dancing upon my head. You're very talented. That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Oh my god, Mondo and Ishimaru. It's their child. Don't remind me. I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is too good for a human cockroach like me. What do you normally eat? Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, let's say we get back on topic. He eats air while I'm sorry! A maggot like me doesn't deserve to breathe! Can I talk to the... We've been told this ration nomadic will create any kind of food we desire. It's like I need to blow my nose again. Excuse me. Talking a lot is making my sinuses freak the fuck out. You want to eat a cookie? You better die for it! Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. Okay. I'm so freaking hungry! There's no way I'm fighting those monsters. If we get hungry, I'm sure we can forage for food on the school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little. I was hoping we'd put that time behind us. So they grew up poor. They might be orphans. There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home. My favorite food? Oh, that's so tough. I mean, I'm not beating any allegations. I do like cheese, but not just like... I mean, I like just plain cheese, but I mean like cheesy food. So I love like cheesy pasta and like dishes that incorporate a lot of cheese. I do love pasta, and I love like things like curry. Basically, like food that you can identify as like comfort food. So like a good like bowl of like curry rice, or like a bowl of like pasta, like in chicken. Those are like my favorite types of food. I'm cooked, yeah, because all I eat is fucking carbs. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. I also like sushi. Also pizza. Actually, goddamn. See, I don't know. It's hard for me to pick favorites. I just have like a bunch of favorites. It depends on my mood. Oh, yeah. For a good simple meal, sometimes some Parmesan cheesy noodles just hits. The machine will make anything we want, and there's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I'm not the biggest fan of meat, TBH, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy and cake, I'm all about that. I mean, me too. I also love sweets. I just love eating slices from a loaf, toasted of course. Yeah, there's nothing like eating like fresh bread. Especially if you like get like a good, like what is it called when you go to like Italian restaurants and they have that like tasty like vinegary and like herby like dip that you dip bread in. Honestly, just like a fresh like soft loaf of bread, like dipped in whatever that is. Ooh! Sex. I don't wish to waste time speaking to you. Ask Surrey to get to the point, would you? This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? Alright. Alright, let me start from the beginning. Olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Yes, that shit slaps. I need to make my own sometime, so I can have it at home. Pork katsudan is my favorite. See, Basil makes us like curry rice, and it's good every single time. It's one of my favorite dishes. I think he's making it again tonight, and I'm getting hungry just talking about it. Nothing beats a good sourdough. I still need to try that. I know it's not like the trend anymore. Everyone and their dog had a sourdough starter during the COVID pandemic. But I still want to try making one myself. Like somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. I had that 2-time spicy buldak ramen, and I had it in like I had like an international club that I went to in college, and they had like a night where they were basically just like making the white people try the spiciest noodles that they could find. And well, I did it, and I was like sitting in front of this classroom eating these noodles, like sobbing my eyes out like a baby, and they were all laughing at me. It was yummy, but it did kill me. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. I don't think I could talk normally or like breathe normally for like a good 20 minutes after eating it. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. What's the item then? Is it the magic cheese wheel? Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. Carbonara bulldog? That sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to get my hands on some of that. I really like carbonara. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? You didn't really answer our questions, but... Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. 100 days? Oh my god, this thing is actually our girlfriend. That would be so fucked up. That's right. Just a what word is that? A Savelti? Celti? What? I'm looking this word up. I can't not know what this word means.
Svelte.
Svelte. And you're done! If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before the whole ordeal began. You mean we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever you've stowed away in here is that important to him, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Excuse me. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Yeah.
Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We are civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. Uh-oh, that guy's gonna get mad. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question. And I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information! Okay, Monokuma. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. What? Explain yourself? If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty wastes to join in on the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. Wow, what a hero. He's doing this for us. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, Saray hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay! Why? You wanna come watch? He poops? So you're telling me this weird egg with a brain and a heart shits himself? He shits. He poops. So he does have a hole. Somewhere on his eggy body, there is at least one hole. You actually have realistic body functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. That's so fucked up. I don't want to think about him pooping. So does he eat? What does he eat? Can you see the food like going through him like transparently? He comes! No! I mean, we don't really know what his gender is. I mean, like, it seems as though he identifies as male, but, like, we don't know what his equipment is. Can he get pregnant? The next attack. This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time, we'll have to put our lives on the line, and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together? There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Rooftop suites? At least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. You didn't have to make it weird. Like, you really didn't have to make it weird, but you did anyway. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, Sister Dearest. What the fuck? Is she actually super freaky? Little sister is fucking freaky! Hi, Natelli. I love that got you out of lurk. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives! Oh god, he farted again. What did he mean? What's there to think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it, do it! Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss! And everyone's like, what the fuck is she talking about? Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come back right after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe. It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice. I know pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born! Huh? I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to the science nerds and army jocks? Right? Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma. Same here. Dying really takes it out of you. So true, girl. We really gotta stay here a whole 100 days. We've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of the place. I have my fair share of concerns, too. Saray said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. Oh, you sure you're all right? Yeah, doesn't he have health conditions unless they're not real? But please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to go to sleep. Yeah, this is Dinosaur with double Ds. It just got, like, suddenly really real, like, Danganronpa-y for some reason. This is the surprise ending. Griefers from Minecraft? Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going, too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof. Is it just me, or is that a really strange place to put them? No, I have not played Danganronpa 3 yet. I've only played 1 and 2. And even then, when I say play them, I don't mean I played them, I read them on something awful. Oh, I should be heading to bed. Good night, Relic! Thank you so much for being here. Always the earliest mischief to get the cheese. Okay, what is this? We've got like some ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics on the walls. Check the roof. Okay, so I have to go up there because I haven't been there yet. So that's not the right way. He is not beating the Komeda vibes, at least in my mind. Whoa. Okay, cool statue. Cool statue. Go upstairs. You did! Relic heard me across the room and came running, or across the building. And attuned Mischief's ears. They always have to have their goofy run. The run in Super Danganronpa 2 is even goofier. Wait, so we're literally just out on the open roof like this? No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. Okay, no, we do have weird little, like, shipping container crate rooms. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Yeah, he was fucking going. He was sprinting like a fucking Looney Tunes ass motherfucker. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder, what are the others for? Huh, I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They are probably just spares, nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. Oh, is he gonna crash out because he doesn't get to share a room with his sister? What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms! Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties! You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. Please save her. Please save Kako from her weird as fuck brother. I don't really get those two at all. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Okay. Takemaru, Hiriko, Takumi. That's my room, because we're Takumi. I just want to see who else. Darumi's room is over here. I don't even know everyone's name that well yet. I know Darumi is Miku, so Darumi is our neighbor on this side. And on the other side, Hiriko. I don't remember who Hiriko is. Whoa. You know the fact that every, like, I know that it's stylistic, but the fact that every transition between rooms has, like, this weird, like, oh, like, the textures of the level are loading in has me super sus that it is a simulation. But I don't know. Maybe that's a fake out. What a nice room! It's so, gray! This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. There I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. I love my gray bed, surrounded by rust and mold. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
I hate to admit, why did he say hey when he was sighing? I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Fake out till you make out. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. Something tells me they want us to think that the plot is similar to Super Danganronpa 2, and they're kind of doing that on purpose, and then there's going to be some weird-ass twist in the middle of the game. My average mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. Within a few seconds, everything went black. Good night! And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. What a long first day, holy shit! If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning, everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karua too. Actually, you've just been a robot this whole time, and I'm an ice cream maker. What the fuck? I'm just hallucinating all of it.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
Thanks!
Get ready
Can I
for
have
your
what you're
second
drinking?
day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot. I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead.
Ooh, the waffle that gives me bloodlust!
Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria. On the double.
Oh my god, you're right. That's literally the Monokuma pose, where he shows up on the monitor with his little cunty leg crossed. Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that "give you plenty of bloodlust" stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Can I look around at the room? I got like a locker here, some tissues for when I fat my Bonner, some shelves to put any anime figures on. The windows have completely shuttered. Sometimes I get strange feelings if I lie on the bed for too long. I'm a guy. It's natural. There's the Uchikoshi writing. Uchikoshi wrote that sentence. He definitely wrote that sentence. I would smell him from 10 miles away. My Bonner. The sky! There it is again. A totally open, unobstructed sky. Yeah, like, I didn't need to know that about him. To be honest, like, you know, it's like, you know, you can do whatever you want in your free time, and now I have to think about you fapping your little Bonner, and I didn't want that mental image in my head. I thought that you were cuter before you told me that sentence. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. It's unnecessary. You have cool, aggressive biker boyfriend. Go to him. I know, right? He probably fapped his Bonner until it fell off, though. He seems a little aggressive. He would destroy Takami's hole. Can I go say hi to my friends? No, I can't. Can I go see what's back here? So these are all just like dorms that no one's living in. Shoma's here though, and Kako, and Ima. I suppose we can just fast travel. He's dangling his little rompa. All right, everybody, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up. A little rat run. All the mischiefs following behind him while he runs like that. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in! This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again! Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC where we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please, I don't want to think about that. Let me guess, if we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless, dry bread. Suit yourself, but there's one more thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time? I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus! You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun! You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? My girlie's like, please put me in 999. Please, I want to be in Virtue's Last Reward. I need to do escape room now! If there are, you can go in on your own. This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So once you've finished breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. Also, thank you, Flood. Glad you like it. No worries, Nema. Have a good sleep. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Have many good dreams of Darumi, maybe Hatsune Miku and Danganronpa. We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. What if it's just a giant dildo? What if that's all it is? No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Okay, we're finally entering one of our first investigative phases. Pig. They serve an entire pig on the ration-o-matic. Does it make rolled eggs? I feel like having cup noodles right now. Will this machine feel sad if I said that? Okay. At this size, I wouldn't be surprised if someone accidentally got shut inside. Okay, I hope that's not a herring for where they're gonna store a body later on. Takamaru called dibs on the pudding in the fridge by sticking a note with his name on it. I guess you have to do this for communal living. What a tough-looking door. There's a mind-boggling variety of food in the fridge. It's a shame I can't showcase everything. Walking into a gigantic fridge is as exciting into walking into a theme park attraction. Exactly the same. Candy-o-matic! Children like colorful candy, but I'm more concerned about the artificial colors used. Good night, Silent True Blue! Let me try one! Durian candy? Yuck! That was nasty! Anyone in here like the flavor of durian? It's fucking nasty. I can't. I haven't even tried a real durian. I just tried durian chips once and they were disgusting. Wait, there's a fish tank in here? We have a little aquarium while we get to eat our food. I kind of love that. Fishies! Aw, they're so cute! They're fucking nasty, but there's some people who love it. It's like one of those weird taste bud differences where somebody has the gene of liking the durian and nobody else does. Can't decide if I'd prefer red meat or fish. If I had to pick one, I guess I'd say fish. Okay. Oh, I'm not even supposed to stay here. I can leave. So I'm supposed to check the 1F storage room. Entrance hall. Strange room. Let's go check the entrance hall and see what the weird octopus twink is doing in here. What the fuck? This is such a weird room. Ah, Takumi, you came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. Oh, hi! You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Ah, where did you come from? As your I know. I can't believe it's 1:30 here. The time has just flied by. Oops, that's what happens when you give me a game like this. It's dangerous. It's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds.
Oh.
Can I do that? I want to learn how to teleport anywhere at Stinky Hollow whenever I want, so I can torture you guys wherever you are. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Oh, hey.
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest! He's gone! How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. These? No, these. What the fuck is that? What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers? Well, I love his animations for when he jumps onto the screen. That's right! I put them here so you can use them to go exploring! You again! Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done! During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where those fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your homo anime, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. What? Wait a minute, you're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? Yeah, what? You want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. I mean, if something can temporarily open a wall, couldn't we just leave forever? Like, what's stopping me from opening a temporary wall and never coming back? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Atsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but runes out there. Just runes? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh, sure. The place is crawling with them. The wall of fire's there to keep them out, remember?
No.
Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. So somebody's gonna die that way. Definitely. Someone's gonna get sick of being here and try to leave. I wonder if it's gonna be him. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days, and enjoying a peaceful, harmonious future! Y'all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? So beyond the wall is just runes. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? Saray said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. Yeah, his fucking idea is gonna get him killed, and they're gonna make an example out of him. I'm calling it right now. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Yeah, where's the despair-obsessed motherfucker? I know you're hiding here somewhere. Sounds like Aito's determined to defy Saray to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Are those shoe lockers? Makes this place look like a real school. What the fuck is this? It's the egg guy, but it's like his head on a different statue. It contains tips for exploring outside the school, but I don't have time to look at it right now. I can go out to the schoolyard from here, but there's no need to do that for right now. Why make it a school in the first place? It seems unnatural. Yeah, I know what you mean. With all these questions still unanswered, there's no way I can follow Saray's orders. I'm not necessarily saying I joined the fight. If he did tell us everything either, for all we know, he could just feed us more lies. Whatever it takes, I swear I'll find a way out. And not just for me. I'll get us all out of here. It'd be great if we could find an escape route, but where would we even start looking? And supposing we could, would running from this fight be the right thing to do? Moral dilemmas, mischiefs. Okay, let's check out the next spot on the map. Shoma's in the hallway, so let's see what he's doing. Yummy fibs! Oh, I'm getting hungry. I can hear my stomach adorably growling. Just like Siscon's sister. is he? Isn't he supposed to be here? Shoma? Didn't it say Shoma was here? Says he's in the hallway. There he is. He like fucking blends in with the walls. I love that emote, Hazel. Yes, is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry, I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma, you're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. Holy fuck, dude, Shoma! Shoma, man, come on, you deserve better than this. I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Poor guy! Your reputation will suffer if you're seen talking to me. Unpopularity as profound as mine is bound to be contagious. Someday we'll become friends with him. Okay, let's go see... Let's go see Miku. What is this room? This is like a bunch of pods. This looks like the Danganronpa 2 like room where all their bodies were being kept in. What the? Oh, it's you, Dorami. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Aren't the lights working? Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain. I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. This is fucked up. This guy doesn't debuff enemies. I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Yeah, like by insulting them, or like he insults himself so much that the other enemies start to feel bad. Drew, I like him more than the weird Syscon brother. Strange machine. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does. Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world! Like virtual reality. They are so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. Girl, me too. That sounds a little too good to be true. Looks like this one's broken though. Just like me. Girl, shut up! Shut the fuck up! Go on MySpace and create some vent art or something. This one's broken just like me! I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on. Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Whoa! Of course not! I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Hi! Hi, you scared me.
Hi, sorry.
Why is she so angry all of a sudden? Hello, what's up?
Hello. So, I missed the part for... Do we have an explanation for why she's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that part.
So like the homo anime blood stuff that we have, they have like, I think these are the pods actually. Mm-hmm. They put us in like these pods that like, they use the special fucked up blood to basically restore all of our internal organs.
So cool.
So as long as you stay within the school, you're immortal, but the drones that save you and transport you to these pods only exist within the school, so if you were to try to escape and leave the school and you die, then you can't be saved.
Okay, so it's dungeon meshy.
Kind of, but it's also like there's like these reviver things, like these I forget what they call. They're like the barriers that we have to protect during the tower defense modes. Yeah. Those also have to be kept safe because if they get destroyed, then we can also die
point,
for real.
Setting up plot point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's someone's definitely gonna like destroy someone's tube and
someone's gonna destroy someone's tube, and I think also they were just setting up there's like a little thing that you can shoot through the fire. They have like special fire extinguishers that you can use to temporarily shoot shoot through the undying flames.
Yeah.
So you can explore the outside world, but like again, then you will die. Like if you die out there, you'll die. Like you're just dead.
What's kind of crazy is that this is like a contained area within a contained area is what I'm getting at. Is what I'm seeing, right?
Well, it's technically outside, so it seems like Tokyo itself is under a protective bubble that protects them from whatever is happening, like the invaders. But we're outside of Tokyo right now. We're not in the complex anymore.
But the academy is still defended.
The academy is defended because even though it's on the outside, the purple flames surrounding it keep the enemies out.
Very interesting.
So they can see the sky, whereas like Tokyo is underneath a dome.
Yeah.
Stream's going good, Bloosters. I love me a Danganronpa mystery. Yay! And this girl brutally got killed, but now she's back, so it's fine, I guess. Don't you mean it's awesome?
And like it's actually kinda,
I actually think her design is one of the better ones in the game.
But it's like better because it's bad, you know?
She's supposed to be like a cringy emo deviant art girl, and I think they did a good job.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I think that she's like kind of giving the right look for the kind of character she is.
Yeah, she's obsessed with death games, and she's also like an emo nerd that like wants to die. So like she's giving all of that. I see it, you know?
She's Toko mixed with Junko.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
which is funny because then we have Toko, but like mixed with like the badass female characters.
I really like the mechanic looking girl a lot.
She's really cute.
She's my favorite
She's really
design.
cute.
She has the best one.
I also love blue hair and pink eyes. Oh my god, it actually is Jules' color scheme.
Oh my god, you're so right.
This is Jules' color scheme.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Jules should cosplay her. It'd be funny.
Oh, I so see it.
Unless I get Saray to fix this, escaping into a... my stomach is growling so much, I'm hungry. Escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that, a fantasy. Now she's crying? I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? Miyota, I'm trying to remember who that is. And if it's from 3, I guess I wouldn't know. I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darumi's word for it. It's really starting to sink in. Being made immortal is such a tragic fate. Dying to bring everyone together. Dying to provide a moment of gratuitous gore. Dying to finally be free of the pain. All those options have been taken away from me! It almost seems like she really just did want to die. Like, it's not really that she was so ready to fight back there. She was like, yeah, just fucking take me out. That was basically her just committing suicide. Jeez, what gives? If whoever's behind this was gonna kidnap us anyway, forcing us into a killing game is the least they could do! Ibuki? Yeah, Ibuki. Yeah, they made a lot of games. There's a lot of Danganronpa games. Or unless you're talking about the Nonary games, like the 999 and Virtue's Last Reward games. I think that this artist has even actually, like, there's some other gacha game or something as well. Like, there's like a Danganronpa, like, gacha, free-to-play game that also has this art, but I don't really know anything about it.
The detective game, too. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah! The detective game where you have, like, the little, like, demon.
Is that by the same studio that made this?
I don't know, but it's the same artist at the very least. It's the Danganronpa artist, but I don't think it's the same studio.
The little known thing about the artist is that he was like a sculptor. He wasn't like a 2D artist. I think he was like a 3D artist.
He was a 3D, like, sculptor, and then he did Danganronpa.
Which is why a lot of these, I'm pretty sure he traces some of his art over 3D models. You can kind of tell.
Yeah, it's Tribe 9, this.
Yeah. Wait, was that another game that he did art for?
Yeah, this one came out.
Was that the detective
this
one?
one came out recently. It came out in February. No, this is not the detective one.
He's just like one of those artists, you know.
This is just this is like it's like a free to play.
Wait, did he do the art? It doesn't really look like his art.
But some of it also does, like.
Maybe, I don't know. I like the art style a lot.
Yeah. Had to be. I mean, they look like this. Is that not that's Danganronpa?
You're right. That is Danganronpa.
The sprite artist might be different.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah.
These guys love their
Raincode. Raincode is the detective one that we were thinking of. Yeah, so it's all Spike Chunsoft is the through line. Yeah.
I find it funny that they've just consistently like, I think it started as like a lack of skill, but now it's like a part of his look. The characters are very stiff.
They always. It's kind of part of the charm.
I think it is part of the charm.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of different art styles. Some is pixel. Do you guys like it? Have any of you guys played Tribe 9? Because I actually got confused because I was looking up. I was excited for this game, and when I was trying to figure out when this game came up, I ended up finding Tribe 9 and thinking that Tribe 9 was this game. And then I was like, wait, what? It's free to play, huh? And I realized it was something else entirely, but I don't know if it's any good. I'll have to try it if it is.
The coolest thing is to be like a character, like just a character designer, like an artist, where people are like, hey, I really like your art. Can you just be the art like style of our game? Like that is always something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, it's how I felt. I mean, that's how Fire Emblem was too before they got a new artist.
I would love to work with an indie dev that are just like, hey, can you just like design all the characters and that's all? And
yeah,
like,
honestly,
yes, I'll do that.
I mean, it reminds me of like the artist, the Katana Gatari artist, and how they do stuff for Pokemon.
Yes, exactly.
Because they're not really that involved in the actual Pokemon, but they do all the character designs, yeah. And they're awesome.
Great example for why like artists like individual artists are so important.
Exactly. Art was, yeah, the art's super inspirational, and I think it's really great. I'm not saying this to like throw shade, I unironically think it's great how much you can like see the Danganronpa inspiration in so many VTubers now.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
There's this one VTuber that I forget their name, but they are very Danganronpa.
Yeah, I mean, there's a handful. I can't think of any like you know, ones that I can name off the top of my head, but there's a lot.
I would love a killing game character. That'd be kind of fun.
Oh yeah, how come no one's VTuber is straight up just like a killing game person? But then I don't know, maybe that's because it's too specific.
Maybe a lore video where they want a killing game.
True. Yeah. And they just look like that, and then like if those are your favorite types of games, that'd be really fun. She's going through it. She's going through it. Was there anything else I missed in here?
Alright, I start cooking now.
Okay, thank you.
You need anything?
Nope.
Alright. Love you.
Love you too. I guess it's broken. I want it to be canon that I bleed. That's awesome! I love the pink blood. I know the pink blood was just to like get around the censor and that it's technically supposed to be red, but I personally just like the headcanon that in the Danganronpa verse, people's blood just like is pink. Okay, let's go check out the training room. This room, it said training room on the door, but it looks more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? This looks fun! Okay, it's literally a computer, by the way. Like the gigantic computer fans. I like how much this has become a design sensibility that I see in video games. Yeah, I was just about to bring up Solution 9. YouTuber concept where you are the killing game mascot! Or... what about this? What if like a duo, right? So you know how people like to have like their mascot with like a TTS? What if like the VTuber is like the killing game mastermind? So you're like the Junko at Ashima, and then your mascot is like your own version of Monokuma, and like the TTS speaks through like the evil mascot. I think that'd be great. Sleep well, Corpse. Thanks for hanging out. It was good to see you. It is getting quite late for a boo stream. You can tell I'm into this game when I stream this late. Hey, Takumi, you've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like. Who is in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of glass in the whole damn school! What's your mascot, Greedra? What's the leopard? Where's the leopard print sofas? The hot pink drapes? The gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask? Oh, he's a girly pop. Takemaru likes the girly pop pink aesthetic. Is that his idea of class? Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? It said upgrade class weapon there. Anything else I can click on? No. Can we really use this for combat training? It looks more like something out of a video game arcade. VR training machine. All these machines just like arcade games to me. No, hello! Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Yeah, stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills using your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your homo anime gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. Is that true? Can anyone confirm or does your baloney pony get stronger the more you use it? Is this factual? You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You could even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey.
A group goon session? Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay? So, like, gay sex is fine?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert! VR training. I've got to admit, I am kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. Nope, it says baloney pony. To be honest, that is not a word that even existed in my mind, but that's what I'm gonna call it from now on. It's forever a baloney pony now. Alright, that's it for this room. We checked out the training room, so now we need to go to the 3rd floor. Alright, let's see what not Toko is doing. What not Toko is doing. Not Genocider Show. Oh my god, what? Why is there fire inside the school? What in the... A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle. I hate learning new words. In the middle of a baloney pony. In the middle of an otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of the school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. Wall of fire. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here, inside the school? To stop anyone from opening the door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. The Chaos Emeralds! I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? This is the fire room. They keep fire here. F-I-R-E, I mean. I get a pass because it's in the game, okay? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Saray will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. She's gonna start killing people. It sounds like she has something in mind already, so she wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? Welcome back, Ad Watchers. Thank you for being patient. If you missed it, all that happened is we found a gigantic room full of purple flames that's guarding a big door that has the, whatever item we're guarding inside of it. We may not have known each other for very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiriko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. God, that's so hot of her. Tell me, what was it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once Saray started talking about people we care about being in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you. How very normal.
She hates normies.
Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Hiriko? We're not talking about me here.
But it was okay for her to ask me? Maybe I should try a different approach.
Then, can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. With things as they are now, I'd prefer not to talk about it.
What do you mean with things as they are now?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Why she gotta look at me so sexily like that? Maybe I want to make her angry on purpose. She looks hot doing it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. Okay. Now, we have to check out the infirmary. Why is he in the war room? The fuck? This is the infirmary? This does not look like an infirmary! But then when I think infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although I guess that could apply to any part of this school. Oh, these are the corpse recovery drones. So this is like, never mind. I thought the last room was the pods that we got into to restore us back to health, but I think I was mistaken. These are the ones that save us. This machine. Poor Darby's dead body. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darby from the battlefield. Saray called it a corpse recovery something. Dude, if my coffin isn't a flying coffin, I refuse to die. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and brings it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here... You see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revive-O-Matic. Whoa, it's a Revive-O-Matic! It's got data on all of us right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then we're alive again. Just like that. Just like that! Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine, if it falls into their hands? Suspicious. Almost like it's implying that, like, no one can even go into it, except for the people that are already here. Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the Homo anime did it. That make it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, Homo anime itself is pretty fishy. True, Homo anime is super sus. You seen that crazy yaoi? It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? But how does it do it exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who was in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. Oh, yeah, those are the corpses. I mean, the corpse-o-matics. A machine gun's been placed here to protect the Revive-O-Matic. That just goes to show how important this thing is. I might not understand how it works, but I'm glad this thing is here anyway. Without this, we wouldn't be able to get revived after dying in battle. I wish I knew a little more about how it worked.
if I don't mess with it for now. I don't want to set off an alarm and get shot at. I know you've already made your thoughts clear on this, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us? Huh? No! Absolutely not. Just thinking about it makes me feel like I'm gonna. Oh god, she's gonna puke! There she goes again. What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like on a physiological level. Sorry. Physiological? What's she even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting? Doesn't she just like have a phobia of like blood and stuff? A manual. There's an instruction manual here. It describes how the corpse recovery drones and Revive-O-Matic work. It says the drones are only effective on school grounds. They can't recover bodies outside the wall of fire. Also, the bodies still have to be fresh. In other words, recently dead for the Revive-O-Matic to work on them. Oh, that's gonna be something that happens. Something is gonna happen where somebody like gets murdered like quietly and we don't know where they are, and then it's too late for the Revive-O-Matic to bring them back. From the sound of it, if someone died outside the wall by the time we got them back, it'd be too late. So now we have to check out... Wait. The war room is the last one left. Wait, actually, where's this other guy? There's supposed to be someone outside here. She's hemophobic! Where is that other guy? That little scaredy cat guy. He's out here somewhere. Where is he? Hello? Oh, there he is. Oh man! I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What's work gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure! Huh? Oh, you have a job? What, is that so hard to believe? You said I'm so poor, I'm probably too stupid to find work! Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Rich Mitch Richardson. Or if you're gonna look down on me, do it by giving me money! You don't have to get offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich. Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact we live in totally different worlds. If I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who go hungry. He's a dad? You support your family all on your own? What, you feeling sorry for me now? Aw, poor guy. Huh? Good, you should. My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of all that is overkill! It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can't you talk to Siray and get him to send me home? There's gotta be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law! I should be sent home right now! Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know, but it was worth a try, right? But even if I am stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt. Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps working himself up more and more. I should probably leave him to tire himself out. Rip Gaku. Okay, last room. To the war room, Mischiefs. This freak is in here. That's a large monitor. Did it show our battle yesterday? Oh. Hey there, Sumido. How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive? Ooh, did you come here for another explanation of what your homo anime can do? This power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. I guess the homo-animific infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo-anime. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you can all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. I love that my blood type just has an automatic RPG class attached to it. I think that's very cool. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is as unique as you are. Activating your homo anime for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, "I am thou," or something, and just go with it. And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming. One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the undying flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. I guess? True to their name, the undying flames never run out of fuel and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that, so they only kill living things. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. Oh my god! They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The undying flame barrier has a radius of a little over half of a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. That's fucking terrifying. The undying flames act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I'd get any answers. We've got no choice but to accept that this is the way things are now. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible. Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get to the non-fighters to start fighting! So there's only one solution. It's a defense system. It's another computer tower. What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience. Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, nothing. It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa, I can tell you're thinking, if it's all automatic, what do we need Saray for? But my role here is just as important as the computer! No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can! He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. Ding dong! Our tour is finished!
Hey
I
there,
learned
troops.
nothing from that!
How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's
Great!
about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. I think we should kill him. I agree, Star. We should just blow him up and see what happens. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't even available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. Wow, I love the live service death game. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. I know this music's such a banger. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here! Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man! You should've led with that! Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself! You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Poor guy. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay! We're all about diversity here. Oh my god, DEI, Danganronpa, let's go! A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion! Thanks for the follow, Pixel. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While the school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Yep, we get it. That's your girlfriend. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. Danganronpa! Yeah, exactly. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubts from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope! Oh, there it is. There's our hope. We had despair mentioned before, now we have hope mentioned. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. He is not beating the Komaida allegations.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us?
Kanye West, he lies.
Fingers in his ass.
Fingers in his ass.
Sorry. He said the fucking thing! Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the homo anime. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Yeah. Get pumped with fit. Drink the potion. Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. Wait, really? Just like that? You're gonna tell us? Just like that? Oh my god, same hat, same brain cell.
Oh.
We're protecting the school because Kanye Goat's gone. She is in the basement. No! That's who's behind the door. It's Kanye! I never meant to keep the truth from you all for that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you. But it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth. Or at least I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
What say we table this discussion until tomorrow? Wait, what? Didn't you just say you were gonna tell us? So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it.
Huh?
The higher-ups, you say? Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Wait, but that seems sus as hell. If he talks to us individually instead of everyone all at once, couldn't he just tell us each a different story and lie to all of us? I don't trust that at all. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. I don't trust you, motherfucker. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Saray disappeared. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Saray has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Mariko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either! With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Did they really spend the whole entire day investigating the school? That's it? Tomorrow morning, Saray will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Thanks for the follow, Mochi. Ding dong, it's bedtime!
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
His stupid little hat!
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Good night! So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Saray. For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come and fat my Bonner. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Good night! Karua? Wait, what the fuck is happening? Our girlfriend's crying in our dreams. Or did I just have a dream about my girlfriend crying? Oh my god, no, it's her traumatic backstory.
Come on. Don't cry.
They're so cute! They're they're really cute as little babies.
If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Oh, because her dad died. Didn't one of you, like, guess that it would, like, wasn't someone in here before said, like, what if her dead dad is, like, the mastermind, like, the brain guy, like, the egg? That'd be crazy, but you genuinely never know. We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. Yeah, that's, like, what a fucked up thing to say to comfort someone, by the way. Stop crying! If you cry, your dead dad won't go to heaven! He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. Research lab. Her mom worked at a research lab. Much to think about. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. He was in 50 million pieces and burnt into a crisp. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do, except for tell her that her dad won't get to heaven because she won't stop crying.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Oh, I'm very interested to what your theory could be. She definitely has to have some kind of relation to it. I mean, the fact that her mom worked for a research institute is so suspicious. It's so suspicious. Obviously, her mom is involved in the school somehow.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
No. Are we not a little bit too young for the daddy kink stuff? He really did just say that. He really did just say, I'll be your daddy from now on. You don't have to be sad. Meanwhile, these are two kids that are the same fucking age. Walk that back, homeboy. I think we're a little too young. Let's wait like maybe 5 or 6 years at least.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
She just said, Taki, you are an Omega. Stop trying to tell me that you're an Alpha. You're clearly an Omega. Sorry, I know they're children, but I can't resist making the joke.
Maybe, but...
You can't be a daddy. You're too much of a beta.
I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, what? She got, like, cut open.
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up.
Did she get some suspicious thing implanted in her as well?
I bet no one will want to marry
Turned
a
her into
girl
a
with
baseball.
big, ugly scar like this.
On the contrary, some people would find that pretty hot. Yeah, that's like a fucking surgical scar. That's like, what do you mean you got a big cut? And her mom works at a research facility. How would you get like a big cut from a car crash? That's fucked up. Were you being experimented on? I don't know about this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you.
Aww.
By then, I won't be too little anymore.
That's pretty cute.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
She kind of gives like a much more baby version of like Kirigiri. I wonder if she's supposed to be the same kind of character. I just think about like how like Kyoko Kirigiri, like her dad was like he wasn't the mastermind, but he was the headmaster of the school they were trapped in. And he had a lot to do with like the beginning plot before it got like warped into, you know, a death game.
I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now.
Thank you, Blitz. I was like, am I an asshole for like almost wanting to burst out laughing at his voice acting right now? Why does it make me laugh? It's totally because it's like, oh, Deku Popeyes! Oh, Karuha! I'll be your daddy!
You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Karuha no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karuha safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. Fight! Fart! I mean fight! Fight, fight, fight! Fart, 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 He had a nightmare. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karuha and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karuha is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Saray about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Oh, we're going outside at night? One of my theories is that she is the Patient Zero type character, almost like a Lilith from Evangelion. Where all of this is possible because of the higher-ups harvesting. That's why the monsters want to break her out for something. Like she was the first one to use the homo anime or something. She was like the Patient Zero for being able to like fight them somehow. And like maybe the monsters are like trying to get to her specifically. Interesting. I think that could like vaguely somehow have something to do with the plot. It definitely is. She's definitely a victim of some kind of experiments. I'm calling that right now. She's very obviously an experiment victim, and her parents lied to her about what actually happened. I would love to go and see what's outside and also see what's gonna happen in the morning. However, you guys, I'm fucking hungry. On the timer it says I've only been streaming for about 3 hours, but actually it's been about 6. And I need to go eat some food and probably rest for the night, but I just get really addicted to games like this, so it's hard for me to stop. I did go really, really late. Thank you to all of the mischiefs and mods who stayed up this late with me. I don't do this often, but occasionally when I get really into a game, I play really, really late. This is fun though. I'm so delighted that I got to play 100 Line as a sponsored stream, because like I said, I was really wanting to play it regardless, so it's just a special treat for me to be able to stream it for a sponsored stream. I'm so into this game, it's awesome. I know! I really, really like playing games that I really get into on stream. I'm just very hesitant to, because I feel like the kind of games that I get into are really long games, and I worry about sometimes about like keeping the attention of you guys for long games. But if you guys like this, I probably will keep streaming it. I'm not gonna keep streaming it this week because I want to do some other stuff this week. On Thursday, as long as Fleshy is down, I do plan on starting my journey in Cobblemon, in the Fleshymon Cobblemon server. So look forward to perhaps some Minecraft action as long as everything is up and working then. And Sunday we'll be going back to Sonic and the Secret Rings. Ugh. But we can maybe come back to this next week. I think that'd be fun. Really cool game though. Again, check this out. You can check it out with my link here. I got my very own link instead of the 100 line. It's the Boo line. Pretty amazing stuff. Monster Prom. Oh, I played Monster Prom with Shia over the weekend on last Saturday. That was so fun. It'd be fun to get some friends together to play it again. I don't actually have the game myself, but I did really like it. Just typical gamer syndrome, especially in this economy. A good game comes around and we grind, especially if it's a story-based game. I just get so into it. Like, I just want to, like, live in the world and solve all the mysteries as fast as possible. So, yeah, check out this game. It's for Steam and for Switch if you want to check it out yourself. Otherwise, you can hang out with me when I inevitably play more of it. Speaking of Minecraft, it actually looks like Fleshy is beginning her journey on the server right now. So, let's go say hi to Fleshy. And so that you guys can be prepared to see the server, because we're gonna be joining her on Thursday. This is gonna be our raid message. I can type it right. The power of homo and anime is on my side. Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna do it. I have the power of homo and anime on my side. That was not what I originally typed, but, this is the better version. Actually, we have the power. I'm editing my message. Sorry. And also, Basil streams tomorrow. I'm not sure what he's doing tomorrow, if he's taking a game break, since he had a pretty art-intensive stream on Monday. So we'll see what he does tomorrow. Definitely check it out. Basil streams are always a good time. I love my dog, and he is making some yummy and delicious wolf curry right now that I need to go eat. Did I type Anne? Don't copy that one! Don't copy that one! Don't copy that one! It was supposed to be homo! Thank you, Blitz! There we go! Copy that one! That was the wrong one! We are rating the one and only Fleshy! Get ready for Thursday when we will go say hi to her, on stream, hopefully, if she's playing. That would be delightful. Okay? Have a fantastic night, everyone. Make sure that if you explode, you keep your explosions at least 10 feet away from the witch hut. But until then, I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye-bye!